What's good, y'all? It's your boy Pop, lovely host of Pop's Podcast, and I'm here with one familiar face, two new faces. So I would like each and every one of y'all to introduce yourselves.
Technically, I haven't seen them.
You don't even gotta.
Yeah.
You don't even have to, bro. Like that though.
Yeah.
You,
second baby.
we know who. We know.
I'm crying. It's Lika. It's Lika. Lika Lee. Lika the Demon. Lady Leo from Brooklyn, Bronx.
You came. What,
Yeah.
You came here all the way here from Brooklyn.
No, I live in Bronx now.
Oh, okay.
Smoke dollars, you heard. Wanna know me.
Heard. How was y'all day? What's y'all did today?
Worked out. I was in the gym.
Sturdy.
I slept and fixed my car. And then nothing else.
Been driving this nigga all day. Wasting gas, regular shit.
Wait, so you have to drive to Brooklyn?
Type shit.
You have to go to Brooklyn to get the plates?
Nah, I go to Brooklyn to get new plates. Yeah, man. I got
That's a
pulled
trip.
over. The cops took my shit, man.
Today?
The day I
Oh, the day you called me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I had a long day. Messed up my whole night that day.
All right. So the way how we gonna kick things off, right? We are currently in Men's Mental Health Month, and I just have a couple questions about that for y'all. Why this out?
Nah, y'all deserve.
We deserve.
Oh, you feel like men don't deserve a month?
Y'all do.
Yeah, that gives the faggots a month. Why you can't get
Yo, this
No.
I'm just saying, we got Pride Month. for that.
Like,
Bumbo.
nah, y'all deserve it.
Girls, I seen a lot of
My
girls go
mental
to Pride.
health is important.
I seen a lot of girls go to Pride.
It's crazy.
I'm just saying, I just seen a lot of girls go to
Don't
Pride.
give
Why
me
girls
cancel.
don't support men? It's the same thing. We all men. That's funny.
Yo.
We support men.
Okay. I'm just saying that.
All right. You. Would you date a man who's actively in therapy and still healing, or wait? Would you date a man that's actively in therapy and still healing?
Yeah, I feel like that's good. That's a turn on.
That's a turn on.
Yeah.
Okay. So that doesn't sound like a emotional baggage.
See, I was about to say, my answer before was it depends on
What he's healing, what he's going through.
yeah, what he's going through. Cause I mean, I don't mind like I guess childhood trauma or certain things, but like when it comes to like I guess violence or abusive shit and stuff like that, I'm not really.
What if it's past relationship trauma, romantic relationship trauma, like his ex cheated on him or something?
Yeah, I feel like cause I go through it too. Females go through it too, so I feel like we could work on it together.
Okay. Would y'all date a woman who's healing?
I mean, why not? I mean, it's funny. I was in therapy a few weeks ago. That's the funny thing. But why not though? Like, gangsta, I was there. I was in therapy. Did I say it right? Therapy. I say it right? Yeah. I was supposed to actually go like this week, but I'm not going. I don't need that shit no more.
How do you know if you don't need it anymore?
Oh no, you just know, like you'll know when you start to like not feel the same no more, and you'll have the problem with therapy. I feel like people think therapy just to like answer they already know. So once you feel like you start questioning your shit, you just go with I just go with the answer that I know. That's when I feel like I don't need it no more. You know? I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Wouldn't the therapist determine if you don't need it anymore though?
Huh?
Wouldn't the therapist determine that you don't need therapy no more?
Exactly.
No, he kind of suggested that I don't really need the class.
Oh,
I
he
should
said-
take more just for certain things, like just to check, just to like evaluate.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't necessarily need the class.
Shit, if you feel like it. How about you, bro?
Nah, gang.
You wouldn't date a woman who's healing? They gotta come healed.
Word.
I don't know if she healing.
Do you know if you healed? Are you healed?
Healed or not, nobody cares. At the end of the
True.
day, nobody cares.
True.
So, deal with your own shit. I deal with my own shit.
I understand why people say like you gotta come healed
I understand.
to me because they don't want to deal with like I said.
That's easy to say when you're not in it. Feel me? When you're in the position you're in right now, and me right now, it's easy to say. Like, you're actually in that position. I don't think it's gonna be like just fuck it. Who cares? You're gonna express yourself, bro.
All right, why do you think some women use a man's vulnerability as ammo when they start to like when arguments come about? Like whatever, like they just like a man like would confide in a woman, and later on when they're in an argument, they will like throw whatever the man said back at their face. You know what I mean?
She don't really fuck with you. I forgot.
Now, what you was
I
gonna
was
say?
about to say on a female perspective,
Yeah.
I really don't know because honestly, I feel like that's weak. To I would like my man to communicate. So it's like I'm a type of person like I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what's wrong. Sometimes in a relationship, like I'll ask my partner like, what are some things I need to do better, or
Yeah.
what are some things I can fix to make. So I feel like your feelings are valid. Like I don't think I don't know why females do it, but I feel like it's wrong.
They just want you to get out of character.
True.
Yeah, she don't really
Straight
fuck
like
with
that.
you. I feel like she.
She just like trying to push a button,
Yeah, she's
basically.
trying to push a button. People, she's trying to sabotage.
All right. How can women demand soft men when the world still expects them to be protectors and providers?
Repeat that question.
How can a woman demand soft men when the world still expect them to be protectors and providers?
Honestly, it depends
Do you
on the
think
time.
do you think a man can be a protector and a provider and be soft at the same time?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't look at your man differently if he like broke down crying and just told you how you felt. Like you wouldn't.
No, because no, I would actually respect them.
You respect. Would y'all ever like be vulnerable to?
But why?
Again, it will turn back into ammo for something
Yeah,
that you'll
what he
use
said.
later
Yeah,
on.
he
Then I
said.
feel like it's the females that y'all running into. Because
Yeah.
I could say the same thing and I received it from the dude. Like I never.
I don't think you think it's common for dudes to throw back whatever like a woman would say in a relationship, like as ammo. Use a woman's words as ammo. I don't usually hear that.
Some insecure. I don't know. I've been in a relationship with stuff was thrown back at me.
Word.
And it wasn't like me doing it. So that's my opinion.
What he said though, you gonna slip up and be like, alright, you gonna cry and shit like that. But you gonna that shit gonna get used against you. Eventually, you gonna look weak for me. You might as well just keep it P and just.
Again,
I feel like you guys will respect him more if you just keep it P and just show like you don't give a fuck.
But they will
That's
feel
not good.
they will feel neglected though at the same time. Like they will feel like you're not talking to them, you're not communicating with them.
No, yeah, I mean,
yada yada yada.
if you got a really good girl, a girl that like you, yeah, she'll feel you. But majority of the time now, you don't know. Like you said, you don't know. People really don't care. So it's like
word to my mother, they don't.
you gonna cry, but when somebody already mentally and emotionally not there, they're not connected with you. They don't give a fuck.
So how would you react? All right, let's say you bottled up your feelings, right? You just went through something traumatic. Your girl come up to you and say, "Nah, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me," and you just be like, "Nah, I don't want to talk about it, yada yada yada," and then you just never bring it up, and then she just complains saying, "Yo, you never talk to me."
Like you don't think
This,
the
that, and
female's
the
not gonna
third.
think, okay, maybe it's me.
Yeah,
Like
like
some people, like I don't know, like if we're getting into an argument and I'm asking what's wrong, I'm really trying to figure out what's wrong to communicate with you, and you're not communicating with me, I'm gonna think I'm the problem.
it's like a deterioration of the relationship. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna think like I don't make you unhappy, like it's me.
I ain't gonna lie, if that was the case, like we would tell him, like, yo, you're not making me happy and shit. But if that's not the case, and I'm telling you that's not the case, stop thinking about it. That's how I feel about it.
Do you think that's easy for a woman to do though? Just to stop
No,
thinking
did
about
you see
it?
how I just huffed? No.
I don't think it would be easy for a woman.
You know what I'm saying? We never get nothing that way, so it's like
But it's like-
expressing ourselves. I feel like we still ain't gonna get our way. That's why we don't do it. Cause you'll express yourself thinking that you'll get a certain reaction involved from somebody after,
Mhm.
and it won't be that no more because they don't feel that same. So it's like
So you feel like there's nothing a woman can do to help how you feel?
Depends on the situation.
Like what you mean? How I feel in what way?
Like let's say you confessed to no, let's say like you opened up to her about how you felt in any scenario. You don't think that your woman would be able to like help with that? Because you just said you feel like you don't think so? There's nothing they can do. Why? Because they can't relate.
Nah.
Because you know a lot of men go through a lot in today's society. So like you don't think a woman can like help you with that if you was to like be vulnerable to her?
I mean, if you feel like you need them, feel me?
Yeah.
Then that's you. But like, If you don't need them, then yo, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
I think you gotta help yourself. I don't think you should rely on a woman to help you in that sense.
How you feel about that?
I agree with both of them, but I do like at the same time I do feel like it's certain things that I feel like I don't know if it's the word if you're lacking, but like if you communicate to me as a female on something that you need help with being vulnerable, like I can help you in a way. Like I've been in a relationship with somebody that like I was more ambitious than he was. So it was like he had his dream, his idea, but he just didn't know how to put it together.
Mm.
I was the person that I was always working, I was always chasing money. I always had connections. I just knew it was never full. We're going up. So it was just like when I got around him, it wasn't just support and motivation. Like if I gotta buy you the tattoo equipment to make you get up and really do it, I'm gonna do it. Like I feel like it's certain things that certain females can help y'all with if y'all communicate it. But then at the same time, I do agree with what they're saying.
Okay.
And some
Gotcha,
females
gotcha.
will throw shit in your face too, so I do.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
All right. When was the last time y'all genuinely asked a man how he was doing and listened without judging?
Ain't gonna lie, you can't, bro.
I think that was for her.
Oh, that was
No, that's for
that
everybody.
was for
That's for everybody. It's men's mental health month, bro. Like check up on your mans. Feel me?
So I think generally,
You have a guy best friend?
Yeah, I would say, and I got bros. I would say every day.
Every
Like
day?
that's the first start of the conversation even with my female friends. Like before I even tell before we even start saying anything, is yo, how was your day, bro? How you feeling? What you
Yeah.
going through? Then let me put you on.
Yeah, type shit. That's a great way to start it. You don't feel like you've done that. All right, when was the last time that has been done to you? Like when was the last time somebody like genuinely checked up on you? It's been a minute.
shit. I don't be caring, bro. I mean,
I'm
really,
like, I
like,
ask them all the time. But I mean, I know a lot of niggas love me, so I get genuinely. A lot of people check up on me. I ain't gonna lie, but I check up on anybody that checks up on me, and I actually tend to check up on anybody. Anybody that knows me know can say I check up on them randomly, like.
Type shit.
So I actually, yeah, that's not something I have a problem with.
All right. Do you think men are allowed to be vulnerable in this world?
No, which I should be.
why?
Cause I feel like the big thing is y'all are looked at as y'all weak, or it's like an old time saying that men can't cry, men can't show the emotions. But honestly, I feel like y'all need to change that. That's my opinion.
What would
You're
we?
human.
What would we gain from that, though?
But why keep it bottled up? Because what are you gonna gain from keeping it bottled up?
Makes it worse, actually. I mean,
Exactly. So it's
But
like,
like, who's gonna like take care of all that bottled up anger?
Goes back to what you said earlier.
I mean, your girl, your friends, you should. I don't know. I feel like that's the reason why you should change your environment or have good people around you. I don't know.
It's an evil world, man.
Like,
Hey,
yeah, like
everybody,
I try to like you saying genuine, like so it's like try to be I had a homegirl, you feel me? Man, cool. And she used to always get misused by men. You feel me? A lot of men. A lot. Me and her, we never had no sexual contact, we never had no like nothing ever going on. So I used to give her raw advice, like, oh, you gotta do this, like big up all the time. Let's try to put her confidence here, try to lift up. Feel me? Eventually, me and the guy, we had like a business, like we had like we had business going on, a money move, and she got them nearly almost screwed me over, feel me? And that goes to saying like, but she ended up fixing it after and giving me the majority of my money back, but she's still missing a small portion. But it goes to saying she got screwed over by mad dudes, like mad dudes. They used to give her, she give them 200, they screw her over. One dude used to take money from her and then call her ugly, like just completely put confidence.
Nah, look, this was the nigga that was helping her.
But me, the dude that was helping her, you heard, giving her advice, actually, come on, yo, Shaq, can I get some weed, bro? Can I oh shit. Yeah, like she actually, can I get some weed? Can I get something to drink? like this, can we just like, can you give me $20? Like this is good. I randomly helped out.
Damn.
And she screwed me over.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
But I mean, you said the red flag. She's used to the fucked up shit that was done to her,
and
so
she was
fucked up.
And she was, and then the girl, it's like to this day, I know she's still doing the same shit. Like this girl she would travel to Brooklyn just to go give a nigga $50.
Wait, she's giving people
I do
money?
that shit. If he's fucking her and she likes to do, she's gonna. She's not the prettiest girl, so she tricks. You know, she gives in to men.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that help her, the people that actually, you feel me, she fuck them over. And this girl had no type of like,
Makes no sense.
no. Like, I mean, I done took females to her house. like this, I had no, and she was really cool. Like,
I never heard some shit like that.
Word.
Like,
now you don't hear shit like that a lot,
Yeah,
but
what
that shit done happen a lot in my life. Like, I ain't gonna, to be honest with you, you know why dudes sometimes come off on the way? Like, people think girls are dudes are just dogs. But a girl won't really start complying or really start like, girls will show more, what's that word? They show more loyalty to the dudes they fucking than the dude that's really like their friend, their down to earth friend.
they show more loyalty to
So
the
the
dudes
dude
that they're having sex with
Then
than their actual friend.
then they actually down to her friends. And that's like, I don't care what a girl say. I don't care what if
What the fuck?
I'm dead ass, bro.
That's a weak. That's I don't
That's
know.
like, and that's Bronx shit. I've been going through that shit since I was like, I don't know. I seen 2015. I can name stories where I had girls I was down to earth friends with, and nigga, it's a dude they want to see. They kicking all their friends out the crib for that one dude. You feel me? Like, and you know, some of your friends got nowhere to go right now. You know, like it's like
And Marty, like, they be the type to talk shit about the nigga too.
talk mad shit about the nigga. Yes.
Yeah, bros, we can't vent. Like, what?
Well, you talking
Wait,
mad shit about
I got a
dude,
question
but
though. I got a question. What if your girl best friend was to like vent to you about like what she did? Oh, I fucked this nigga. I fucked that nigga.
Well,
Would your perspective on women change in
you
general?
said my girl, what?
Best friend.
I have a girl and she got a best friend?
No, you have a girl best friend.
Yeah.
And she vents to you saying, "Oh, I fucked this nigga. I had sex with this nigga. Yada yada yada."
I respect that.
You respect. Okay, you say you respect that, but how was your view on women in general? Would it change? Like, would you?
No, it wouldn't change. I respect it because sometimes I already know what's going on. I don't need you to tell me you're fucking niggas. If you're saying it, that just means you're open to like, you're not lying about something. You're mature enough to admit what you did and understand what you had going. You don't have to. I don't even ask girls like who they fucked or body count shit like that. But she openly saying, I'm not gonna. Some people take it as like, oh, why are you telling me that? But I'll take it like, I respect that. Feel me? I'm not gonna judge you off that, discourage you.
No, not judge her, but like, let's say your girl best friend like she cheated, and she told you, you wouldn't. Would you still have the same trust for other women like you would ever meet? You'd be like, damn, like this is how like women really are. Like,
So look, if I thought she was loyal,
yeah.
or she had a nigga and she was loyal to him and she do that, I'm not jacking her no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we're really passionate.
And I'm telling the nigga.
Yeah, like we're really.
Oh, damn.
I judge a girl off like how her ex experiences. Like if you got nothing good to say about none of your exes, red flag. Like if you like, let's say let's say for example, you lie about certain points of stories. Like I had an ex that used to tell me she was like, for example, I linked the dude, but you would skip out the part where you had sex with the dude. You would just go over the part like, oh, he's a bum ass nigga, but you would just all the negative things, but you skip out the part where you had intercourse with the dude.
Yeah, that shit.
I have a problem with things like that. Like why try to use any of your experiences if you're gonna lie about it, have holes in it. If you're gonna be, that's what I say. I respect the girl who just say, yeah, I fucked it, because you're not holding back. It's like there's nothing else. If you already said that part, she ain't gonna lie about nothing else.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'd rather you be vulnerable. I fuck with it. That's a fact.
They can't take accountability, gang.
Yeah,
I
accountability.
can't either.
No. Me
Nah,
too.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo,
Our whole life is about accountability.
Man, yo, we
No, yeah,
that
no.
dude. Word
We
to
apologize when
we apologize and it don't mean shit to y'all.
Yo, bro.
Word to my
We
mother.
apologize when
Word
they
to
did
my
wrong.
mother.
We apologize when they're in the wrong, but just because we expressed it wrong, we still gotta apologize.
Why? I ain't gonna lie, I think I agree with that. Like, well, like
I get that
why?
from my mother.
No, but that's the thing. Like, we that gotta apologize for like no reason. Not no reason, but we gotta apologize
Nah,
even when
it's what
no,
you said, bro. No reason.
How is it
You
no
could,
reason?
he could be in a situation, right, where he's right, and he would basically confront the situation, and to like the female, he would still be wrong of how he went about it.
like you would get
It
like
don't matter. Like he could say it in a soft
know exactly
way.
what you mean, bro.
He could be angry. Like it would still come out wrong. Cause y'all can't take accountability.
like a woman would get mad. Like let's say a woman did wrong, the nigga get mad, and then the nigga express how he feels, and then the woman wouldn't like how he expressed how he felt, and now she got mad, and we gotta apologize to making her mad. Like it's a lot of
Oh yeah, I see.
yeah, like
And that's manipulation right there.
Cause look, they number one defenses, bro, is they tears. Word too. As soon as they feel like, especially when a nigga is right, they break down. They start crying to make you feel bad.
Yeah.
Nah, man, save them tears.
Yeah.
Like dead ass.
And
I would
girls-
literally tell you, yo, stop crying. Like I don't
And
care.
girls will randomly start crying.
That's
like,
weird.
You could just one day just chill in the car and they'll just start crying. You could just be sitting down,
Something
chilling,
is wrong with her.
and they'll start crying, and you'll look at the person, you'll be like, and they'll
nah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they are crying for.
Something is wrong with her.
But I would say they aren't. Wouldn't you think that they are crying for a reason though? Like they genuinely feel hurt. Like
Nah, what if you don't find that reason valid?
yo. It could be nothing. It could be good energy going on, just positive. Nothing good, and nigga they'll start crying. Like I don't know. Cause girls are emotional cats. They look like very emotional, bro. Very.
We are.
So
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
it's nothing wrong with that, but
But like, how you go
We
about it?
gotta learn how to control it.
yeah. All right. Do you think society values men's emotions or just their ability to provide?
Just the ability to provide.
you already know the answer I'm gonna say. I don't
Already-
think there's no point in me answering that. I really don't, cause yeah.
All right. If a man breaks down emotionally in front of his girl, do you think she'll still respect him?
No.
Depending on the girl, yes, but I agree. Some females no.
No, hell no. And if you ever did, don't do it again.
Nah, if you did, you cook.
You-
But like, what if the like there's some woman that's emotionally mature though.
Nah, hell no, bro. Don't do that shit, bro.
There-
Hell
Bro,
no.
they'll always
There's
be
that are some women in the world that will understand, bro.
No.
They'll always be that one
And you'll
person.
think just because girls will break down in front of you, that's alright to break down in front of them. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same.
It's just it's
Don't
society,
do it.
bro.
I'm saying, don't do it.
So you think once a man breaks down, it's over, it's raps after that?
It's over. That's ammo, yo, boy. That's ammo.
Unlimited ammo.
That's unlimited ammo, yo.
Unlimited.
Yeah, that's unlimited. I don't even try. I'm not even trying to bring up no.
I'm talking about like
experiences,
y'all
bro.
on
That's
like
a-
y'all could be
you don't do
watching
that
y'all could be watching a game on Sunday and then boom.
Nah, do that shit.
Oh, you was crying that day. That
Bitch ass.
She gonna go to the next nigga. Yo, this nigga was crying about me.
like in that moment.
That's the
Nah.
immature.
And like in that
young
moment,
females.
feel me? She'll pretend like she cares, but like as soon as something go wrong, oh yeah, like it's rap for you because that's the number one thing that will get brought up, bro.
A girl trying to impress men, like a girl. Sometimes girls be trying to impress niggas too. So you know how sometimes it'll be like, a nigga will be like, what a nigga did live for you, and the girls be like, oh, a nigga done did this for me. He done had niggas crying for him. Girls use that as ammo. So it's just, so I'm not about to. I done did it before. Don't get me twisted. But
Like-
once in my life, I only did it once in my life, and I would never do it again ever.
So you yourself as a woman, like, how would you feel if a nigga just like broke down? Like, do you think it's over after that? Like,
It's not over. Come here, baby. What's wrong?
that's what I'm trying to tell you. I feel like there's a good amount of women that would say that.
Or it could be like, or it could go the other way. It could be the nigga. Why the fuck you even crying? What the fuck? You better not cry, man.
Nah, that's crazy. If a woman was supposed to say it, would say that.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, we doing the podcast right now. We doing the podcast right now. Oh, how much time we got left?
We could end at 9:30.
We're gonna be done. We might as well just do it tomorrow. 'Cause we're gonna be done at 9:30. That's what I said tomorrow. All right, tá bem. Come on, man. 9 o'clock. Black people
Wait,
always
what you saying, though, bro?
I don't know what I said, but let's next question, man. That question was getting too tough.
All right.
It's y'all month though.
So we're gonna stem away. We're gonna stem away from mental health. How do you feel about step parents disciplining your kids?
It's not happening. It's not happening. That's it. It's not happening.
You gotta understand though, like, you feel me? Let's say, for example, a girl lose her father.
The
Not
daughter,
every-
the daughter lost her
Let's
father.
say a son and a daughter, whatever, it don't matter. A female and they lose their dad and they don't got a father figure in their life.
I
And
get
the
it.
dude is willing to step in and play that father figure.
Hmm.
That can help her a lot down the line. That can change who she becomes down. That can make her a better person. That can make it great. That can make her stronger. But not having that father figure, she can miss out on a lot of key points on how to treat a man, how to understand men, and how to value herself.
Mm.
Her not having that father figure. I seen a lot of girls that didn't have a father figure not value themselves.
That's common.
And that's common because when your father, he's like your number one. That's like your number one crush right there when you're growing up. Like he appreciates, he loves it. Like every father loves their princess, daddy princess. Right?
Unconditionally, yeah.
Unconditionally love, and you getting that from man. It's like when you get unconditional love for your mom.
Mm.
Yeah, you need that from your pops too. For me, and when you don't get that from your pops, females like that tend to try to get it from other men as they get older.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get it from numerous men, and it's like no man, what no man can do is gonna be enough because you're not gonna get that unconditional love from a random dude in the street. You're not gonna get that dude from.
Yeah, no.
So I feel like a female, she won't be able to be loved correctly. And a lot of females don't know how to be loved correctly because they didn't have that father figure in their life.
How you feel about that, bro? You agree with him?
I agree.
So, if that was the case, would you allow?
Yeah,
You would
I
allow it? Okay.
Like discipline, he don't gotta
It would be boundaries, but I would allow it.
Okay.
he don't gotta hit the kid. But listen, man, in other countries, the motherfuckers beating the kid. Random or stranger could beat your kid and get away with it.
Ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, I experienced that. That shit
Yeah,
was real.
I mean, I went to Africa. Fucking, I was bad as hell, bro. I remember like the first week I was out there, I cursed some nigga out. Nigga slapped dog shit out of me in front of my uncle. My uncle helped him after and slapped me too. So that shit to teach you, like, nigga, you better. And the teacher could beat you in Africa. See?
Yeah, I know.
I got scars proving.
I got scars. Yeah, I got dirty
Right.
kneecaps still from this because they make you sit on the floor for like an hour on your knees. And
Yo,
then-
you
and then-
you ever been pulled? Gang?
Ever been what?
You heard?
Oh, rice? What they do that? Hey, what they do that?
Your knees on rice.
You from Haiti?
They make you lay on
Yeah,
rice.
My mom is Haitian, Dominican, my
The
father's
fuck?
You ever been
Jamaican,
pulled?
Trinidad, and Chinese.
You ever
Oh,
been
okay.
pulled?
What you mean pull?
So like they get like 4 students like hold you by your hands and grab you by your legs and then
They
start
just
hitting
pulling?
you.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
you,
nah.
Nah, you gotta do something. No. That but you gotta do something bad.
Nah.
Like, you gotta like fight in class, fight in school. That's why nobody fight in school. You would never see kids really fighting in school. But you fight in school, it's lit.
All right, since we
Oh, you
talking
still?
about, I know, stealing, yeah.
Oh.
So since we talking about abuse, let's say you had kids, right? What is your way of like discipline? Is it effective communication or physical?
I ain't gonna lie, we doing both.
Both.
Yeah.
Word.
If it's my son, it's gonna be more physical though. I'm whooping that nigga ass till you understand.
Communication's coming first.
If it's a girl,
Communication is
I'm gonna
definitely coming first. Yeah.
talk. The female, I'm gonna talk.
Wait, but your son, damn, you just gonna. Yo,
You gotta get the same treatment I got, man. Yeah,
Yo, what the
Word
hell?
too.
So wait,
Straight
can I
like
ask
that.
something, right?
Uh-huh.
So is the same rules with y'all have a daughter is gonna apply to your son?
Nah.
Or it's free ball for the sons, right?
Nah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, look, like the little nigga gotta go through it.
Yeah.
He gotta go through it.
So ain't no girls gonna be coming in at 14, 13 in the room early.
I was never allowed to do that.
Nah, my son could do that.
So he not doing that.
Well, how about your daughter though?
Huh?
How about your
What
daughter?
the fuck, no.
Yo, what?
My son, listen, if anything, I want my son, I don't want my son going to her house and her dad come and whoop his ass. I'd rather my son, you feel me? I was a victim of that. I had to hide in the girl closet before when I was like 17.
Yo, what's up?
I still got the picture.
Hide in the closet under the bed.
Yeah, I had to hide in the closet. And it was a Jamaican nigga. I definitely wasn't coming out that closet. And he came in the room.
Nah, you would have got killed.
He would have whooped my ass.
Nah, you would have got killed.
So your first like reaction if your son was to do something crazy, a beating? You're not gonna like try to talk to him, like explain to him why he did wrong, what he did wrong.
No.
Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong?
No. I mean, you know, these kids be hard headed, so I know by the time I get to the beat, I probably know I already talked to him like 20 times.
Okay, bro.
So with that, with the dude, I'm saying you can be more hard with them because you want that tough love. With a female though, you know, you can be more gentle with her. I feel like you can really, they females are more listening types.
You disagree?
That much. Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, listen more than niggas.
Listen.
Keep it real.
I don't know.
I feel like women are more. I feel like women are more.
They most likely to disrespect their fathers more than their sons.
I ain't gonna lie from experience though. I seen more niggas fight with their dads and shit like that.
You don't think women are more rebellious?
I was about to say that.
I think women are more rebellious than.
I think growing up, and I respect my dad a lot, but I'm pretty sure I was more disrespectful until my dad. I remember I called my dad fat one time.
But that's nothing.
I was like 8 years old.
Nigga, that's still nothing.
But this is the point of just like, I know my sister's not saying that, like, she's not. Like, one day he had his belly. I was like, well, you mad fat. He got a dumb tight head. His ass at the corner, you know.
That's a complicated scenario. I don't know.
My sister's not saying that to him. For me, like.
All right. So I have a question based on like mother-daughter relationship. Is it true that I've heard that mothers like sometimes are in competition with their daughters? Is that true?
Yeah.
How does that like look like? Like why?
I don't know how to describe it, but I'm kind of going through that right now. I feel like my mother is like a little bit envious of me because I took a totally different route that she did. And like most of the time growing up, like
in terms of what?
Like, with like not having kids, I went to college, became a police officer. Like I did a whole 360.
Police?
I did a whole 360.
Oh, Jacqueline.
Yeah. Anyways, I did a whole 360 with my life. So it was just basically, and like now I got my own car, own crib. I'm still
as you should.
Going.
You doing shit.
About to move into my second crib. So it's just like I showed her before, like I was speaking to my dad the other day and I was like, I remember when my mom, like I got 2 other siblings.
Yeah.
So like I didn't get to really grow up, but now I'm like trying to get back some of my childhood times. But it's like my mom always used to say like, Talita can't take care of y'all. She's not like capable enough of taking care of y'all. And I just knew like my whole goal is to make sure my family is good. So like when I got my crib, I didn't tell her, like I did the whole process. I went through everything by myself. Like, so I don't know what it is with mothers. I feel like it's a thing with they past also, because like I used to get told that I was the reason for why she couldn't do certain things. So now that my mom sees that like I always been that kid that if she took my phone, I'm on a DS. If she took this, like it's no telling me no. Nobody can stop me in life. It's either you get out my way or I don't know what to tell you. It's just like, so she just seen that I was unstoppable. Like I'm doing everything. I rap, I sing, I do TV, I'm have a business. So she just seen that I get up off my ass and I really do something. So sometimes like it gets hard to communicate, or she'll look at it in a way like I think I'm way better than everybody. I don't know how to explain it. It's just hard to get into that. That's something
I hear it. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that it's common. Like
my brother, he's 15. He get treated way better than me. Way better. That's why I asked that question between your eyes, man.
By your mother and father?
By my mother, because we both got different dads.
Okay.
But I would say like my mom spoiled him so much and put him at a higher standard as this is my only son. He's gonna make sure I'm good. So now we're here this day.
Oh, so he's like
the most disrespectful motherfucker that's telling you suck my dick because you are waking him up to go to school. It's real. So it's like at some point when you allow them to do whatever they want. My brother's 15, and I can't speak too much, but for a 15-year-old, and I can say a lot of stuff he did, I don't think, like, one thing I told my mom was, you need to be more active. You need to communicate more. Really sit down and ask us what's wrong, what you're going through.
That's
Sometimes,
effective communication.
yeah, so
Right.
it's like, I don't know. It's more of, I get it. You're trying to go to work, keep the, roof over the crib and do what you gotta do. And then at the same time, be like, I don't know, hold your child at a higher standard, but understand nobody's perfect. Like, I had an aunt that just did whatever, passed college, and it was like, my mom wanted me to be just like my aunt. And coming to find out, I'm doing way better than Shorty without my college degree, even though I'm going back to college. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like moms need to fix that.
But it's also, I would say, like, I think it's hard for a mother to like raise a son though. That's why I'm not surprised that like your mom is like treating your brother right differently than how you did. I just because I have a lot of friends that was raised in a single mother household, and they have sisters as well, and they told me that their sisters will go wait like they will go through it, and then they just watching the relationship between their mom and their sister, and they will feel bad like of how much shit that their sister is going through. So I noticed that like I noticed the common like ground there like.
True, especially when you were the oldest daughter.
Mm. So you felt like you had to grow up fast type, well, or not?
I would say a little bit, only because like what from like 13, 14, I was watching my mom kids, and then
Hmm.
at one point my mom told me like, Jordans and all this, you're not getting it, so I'm gonna get it. So I went from babysitting two kids, making at least 3 bands every 2 days, every week from some wealthy family, and then I went to doing other things. So it was just like, I don't know.
Nah, that's lit. Live your life.
I heard.
Now it's like, because I went from having my friends in the crib chilling with me while I'm babysitting and watching my siblings. And when I'm failing in school, I'm to blame for it. When I'm watching my little brother that you spoiling so much, I'm getting my ass whooped because of him. And because I'm not passing in school, but how can I pass in school if I'm watching kids?
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
too much
like,
obligation right there.
it was like, I just went through with life. So now I'm trying to get like, I'm not really in a rush with kids right now because I'm just trying to live my life and work on my mental health. I'm trying to be a better woman,
As you should.
communicate better, everything. Maybe
All
my
right.
attitude.
Next question: is men blocking women sassy?
Excuse me?
Is is
Why can
men
people period is sassy?
I'm saying,
like let's say
I might
you
just have to stop doing that.
you might have to stop
What's the
blocking?
sense
I
of
might have to
blocking?
stop it. Because, you know why? Why?
Because you're really bothered by me. That's how I look at it. Like, I don't block nobody. Like, you're not gonna bother me. You're gonna see me enjoy life and just know that I don't give a
So
fuck.
like 6, 7, I just went through this today. That's crazy. 5 or 6 months ago, had a little situation going on. Some girl was in it completely wrong, but she ain't cared to apologize at that moment. She just kept on continuing to like violate me and shit. So whatever, I'm like fuck it. She blocked me, so I could never fight back. She dead. I leave out of work today. I'm walking home. The girls calling me. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I answer. She's like, yo, I'm like, what the hell? She's like, I called her just apologize, man. I called. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I started apologizing. I'm like, yeah, it was probably both. We apologized for no reason, but I'm like, why are you apologizing
I
now?
was about to say,
Like
now.
June 10th. What made you apologize today? Like, what made you just like, I'm back in the city? Yeah, I don't know. I was just talking to one of your boys earlier and he mentioned you and I just felt bad. I'm like, you sure? I'm like, what made you call? And yeah, he told
6
me,
months later.
yo, bro, it was so crazy because she's speaking on the situation I was going through at that time. And I'm like, man, in that situation no more, but thanks for, like, yeah, she's part of the reason why my situation got worse. And I'm like, now you're apologizing for it? I'm like, what? I'm like, nah, it gotta be something to it. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's like they get to like block us and then just, they do wrong, block you, and then you can't, you gotta stop blocking them, bro. But it's so crazy, you're blocking her, and she'll make sure to block you too. So just in case you don't block her, you still gonna be blocked on her shit too. I had some girl do that before too. Like, so me personally, I think it's okay to start blocking females. I think you need to.
They was
Protect
that
your
could
energy.
yeah, protect your
Protect your
mental
energy,
health.
young
Yada,
blood.
yada, yada.
Protect your energy, young blood.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
If you want to block them, keep them blocked.
Yeah,
That's
keep
what I'm
them-
gonna say,
Nah.
because y'all don't keep them blocked. Y'all spin right back.
I mean, I don't do it, so
They spin right back.
Nah, yeah, I don't block people.
I don't miss you.
All right. What are some important first date questions?
like, what are your goals with me?
Okay.
Basically,
I agree. Will you see yourself in 5 years? Do you plan on having kids? How's your mental health? We're going to talk about mental health.
Mhm.
Bipolar, anything. I need to know if something wrong with you.
Like clinically?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got you.
What you like, what you don't like, what bothers you, so I know not to do it. Your hobbies.
Is it important first date questions? How old you are, you want to get to know things like that, the name. It's first date, you already know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for first date questions. I mean, like I said, I'm looking to understand. I'm just going based off your answers. So I'm asking things like, I want to know your past, a little bit about your past relationships. I want to see what your response is. I don't really care about the question. I just care about see how your response is and what you got going on right now, like where we stand. I think that's a very important question. But sometimes you don't have to ask it because sometimes the vibe will just speak for itself.
Got you.
So yeah, sometimes that's a question like that you don't have to ask, but just what they got going on, how they feeling mentally, emotionally, and yeah, shit like that in nature. I don't think there's no really specific first date, specific question you have to ask.
is
Like
my
mentally,
time being
emotionally-
wasted?
Huh?
Is my time being wasted?
I just met you.
Nah, I'm saying, but like
That's the first date, though. How would you know?
by asking, like if it's vibing, it could be a vibe. If it's doing some crazy shit, you could just stay to yourself.
All right, what if y'all vibe the first date, second, third, and then she waste your time on the fifth?
Ain't gonna be a
I
fifth.
forget her.
Ain't gonna be a fifth though. I ain't gonna lie. What you mean, like fifth?
I mean, but she said
fifth
if y'all
date?
was vibing all throughout them days, and then she said, boom, like the fifth day.
That happens all the time though. As I said, girls pick and choose when they want to fuck with you. That happens all the time. And that's one thing I hate the most too. Like when a girl pick and choose when she want to fuck with you. It's like you gonna pick, but when you finally do pick me, it's like now I may not be there for me. Now I'm already pissed off at you. I mean, I did all this effort and you on you.
As in like
you feel me? So,
yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Nah.
All right. Is talking sexually too soon a huge turn off?
Yes.
If she don't really like me.
What you mean? Like
What you mean talking sexual too soon?
Like, let's say you ran down on the shorty, you spoke to her for like, you was texting for like a good 3 days. Fourth day, you was talking sexually. Is that or vice versa? Is that a turn on?
I don't think that shit matter. Let's say I talk on the phone for like 3-4 hours and you slip at me saying, like, you should look at fat. When I see it, like,
How would you feel if that was said to you? 3 or 4 hours later, that's pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
But
It would be like, thank you, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, in my sense of what I go through, like, I don't know. I want you to pay attention to other things instead of my titties, my ass, like my face. Or like, I want you to, I don't know, point out different things, want to know about different things. And
So it's a turn on to you, basically.
So you talking on the phone 3 hours. How much things you gotta talk about that you can point out?
What?
I'm saying like 2-3 hours. It's like motherfucker, you can talk about a lot in 2 hours, 3 hours. So Like I'm saying, if it comes up within the conversation, I'm not like if he's pushing like fiending, like keep bringing it up, then that's okay. That's a turn off. But if it just comes up every year, like
I mean, it depends on the vibe too. Like,
yeah,
cause y'all could be speaking about one thing, and then it could just turn into another.
True.
or back massage, turn the back shots.
Y'all do that. Y'all go straight for the ass. Y'all don't want no back, no shoulders, or nothing. Straight for the ass.
Niggas don't want no neck.
No neck, no nothing.
That's hilarious. It's funny. I've been giving the best massage. I remember the arms, the neck, the fingers.
I don't need to know all that.
Hey yo, I wasn't talking about you, faggot.
You saying it on the mic, bro.
Say you gotta like. Sometimes you gotta like. You gotta. Why you?
All right. Do y'all believe in soul ties?
Yeah.
And what?
Soul ties.
Soul ties.
Yeah.
See, that's the excuse for girls to go back to niggas that treat them like shit.
Go home.
Soul ties. What the fuck is soul ties? Like I never heard no shit like that. But soul ties.
You ever had sex with a female on a period?
Yo, son.
By
I
accident.
mean, but what does that mean though?
Huh?
By accident.
Like, what does that mean though?
A soul tie?
Like what does that mean?
Nah.
Kind of a
bro?
spiritual thing, though.
Like
To
sex.
fuck
Like
when they
sex
on their
isn't.
period.
It's basically sex isn't just sex, bro. Like it's deeper than that.
It's a spiritual thing.
Yeah, but if
It's like an energy
if
type
it's
of, like-
deeper than that, right? Why go out and cheat if that's the case?
That's what I'm saying. I think
Why the fuck would you go out
I
and
think
cheat?
I had an ex that used some shit like that before. I'm just connected. That's for them. That's an excuse for them to go back to niggas that treat them like shit. Like
Yeah, bro, that's why you can't be throwing the word soul around. Like,
soul ties. Like,
soul
what?
ties, soulmates.
What's that? Soul ties. What the fuck? That making a man. These are your fucking around. Period. What the? What does it mean? Yeah.
Look it up.
Nah,
Look up soul ties.
soul
Sis,
ties
look
when
what I asked you.
it's simple. It's when sex isn't just sex, bro. It's deeper than sex. Like
Bro, but like even
it's like
so,
sexual energy. Like
Yes.
if even so, like if that was the case, like why still go out and cheat?
Well, you gotta ask that girl, 'cause
That's
I don't
what I'm
know.
saying.
I never cheated. I don't know. I can't speak for them.
You never cheated?
No.
I believe you.
I just leave. I'm quick to leave.
A strong emotional and spiritual connection between the connection can be part. Exactly how I said it. That's an excuse for girls to go back to niggas that treat them like shit and be like, I'm just connected to him. Yeah.
Don't be pointing at me. Oh, I just say.
You looking like the blood right now with that I see what's going on. But yeah. That's we ain't going for that. Yeah, that's a lot of girls. Every girl, I feel like if that's the case, every girl has a soul tie.
do you? Cause
Oh, nigga, not you don't got treated like shit, but it's just a reason to keep going, running back to that nigga, to that dude. Like,
damn, I never heard that before. That's fat funny.
I'm telling you, man. Tell me, man.
It's the evil world we live in.
It's the evil world we live in.
I don't think it's an evil world, bro. I just think we're in New York City, bro. That's all, bro.
That's it.
No, it's evil.
Nah, it's everywhere.
think
It's,
it's
evil world we live in.
everywhere, bro.
You don't think it's just? Cause I don't know. There was a study saying that this is the worst place to date.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, that's just how
The
in the
Bronx
Bible.
specifically
Why-
is the
This
worst.
whole shit.
The Bronx specific, because you know why? The Bronx is like this. Like,
Nah, the Bronx is big.
and Harlem, and especially Harlem. Like, Bronx and Harlem, just like everything
Yeah,
is.
Harlem is small.
Everything is just next to, like, Bronx, like, for example, across the street, it's a building with like 1,000 residents in one building. I mean, your girl, if you imagine dating a girl that live in the project, she gotta walk past 1,000 dudes a day. This shit crazy, blood. I wouldn't blame girls for cheating no more.
No, bro, what?
I don't be blaming. I said sometimes I feel like New York, like.
Sometimes you don't think we get scared moving by them 1,000 niggas?
Yeah, but when they like, you look good, mama. Now I feel like some
Give it
girls be
give it a
like,
stack. Do you feel like you could find true love in New York?
Hell no. Yeah,
You don't think
in New York State.
so?
My nigga, not in this generation, bro.
No.
Nah,
Our
this
generation
This
is
generation
cold.
is cooked.
And Genesee or something.
There's some
Or
sturdy, there's
Sega.
some sturdy.
You can
girls out
find
there, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm not hearing
So
that.
you can find a nice one in White Plains, New York. Yonkers.
Talking about the city.
Nah, not Yonkers.
City.
hell no. Not Yonkers is crazy.
Brooklyn is a no.
Yeah, you don't think that you could find true love in New York City?
I
Damn.
feel like my love is somewhere out of town, countryside, maybe well, out of the country.
I gave up on that shit 2015.
Well, it might be a woman.
Now I gave up on love though. I tried it.
Mm.
For me, I wouldn't go back to it. For me, I'm happy where I'm at right now. I
Where
feel like I
you-
just
where
fuck
you
with
at?
people how I fuck with them. If they fuck with you, it's a connection. But
So I feel like God want me focused right now.
facts, heavy on that.
What she said.
All right. Is it cool if your partner makes a new friend of the opposite sex after she knew you?
What? Well, we
And
can't,
vice versa.
You
I know.
cooked.
we can't do nothing about that. It's no point in me answering that question. It's not okay, but they gonna still do it, bro. We can't do nothing about that.
I mean,
But what if you establish that boundary?
There's no point, bro. If your girl is
No
doing it,
Bro, she should already know what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me, what you jacking and what you
Yeah.
ain't jacking.
she doesn't
So
know what they doing.
I mean, I agree in the sense of like male best friend and certain shit, but I do feel like what you was doing before you met me, I'm not about to try to control your whole like I don't know how to explain it, but I've been through this before. So if I was chilling with my friends before I met you, I'm gonna still be chilling with these same people. I'm not about to turn on.
He
these
said that. He
people.
said.
No, I said
You
new.
go back to make new
New
male
friends?
friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
After.
no, but at the same time, it's like I'll be fucked up to say like you can't have no friends, like no female friends. No,
but
gotta
we
be
talking
grown.
about new people.
Like let's say you going like you're locked in with somebody for like 3 years and
Oh,
then
it's that heat.
so
It's that heat. That heat.
that's what I meant. Yeah. All right. Do you think social media ruined faithful relationships and dating?
100%.
Yeah.
Them reels.
Yo, IG man.
I ain't gonna lie.
That
like,
Justin LeBoy,
yo, that
nigga?
shit, yo,
I'm
that
tired
shit
of-
is
I'm tired of him too, bro.
controlled by the FBI, gang.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
That's a conspiracy
Cause
theory.
bro, I ain't gonna lie, like it's no way the shit I'm going through pops up on Instagram like 2 days before
You know
shit
what's
happened.
You know what's crazy? White people still getting married. I think social media just fucking up black people. White people still doing their thing. They still getting married. They still.
Yeah, bro.
It's us. I feel like they purposely made social media to like they found a way to
So
like,
fuck us over.
to fuck black people over, to get black people to like, all right, let's get the niggas to turn against each other. Let's get to like females like. I don't know, but it's like, why do you want to, as a man, why do you want to hurt a woman, and why a female, why do you want to hurt a man, especially the same skin complexion? But I feel like social media have somebody think like, nigga, you deserve better. You better violate. You better, all these beauty influencers, Instagram models, and shit like that. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Beauty influencer. I seen a girl on my Instagram. Her shit was beauty influencer. What does that mean?
Try to promote beauty. I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, beauty influencer is crazy. I seen everything but beauty influencer. That was crazy, but yeah, I feel like social media just kind of like it sabotages people. Like it, how you think.
Yeah.
Yo, them reels.
What is something that you think people need to start seeing more of on social media? Me personally, successful relationships. I see too much cheating on social
Yeah,
media.
I ain't gonna lie,
yeah,
that's
a lot
all
of
I
couples
see,
be
bro.
cheating.
Cheating, yeah.
I'll probably open my shit right now, and that's the first
I
thing.
feel like
that's
it's the
gonna pop
couple
up.
cheating more than the single. Like,
Yeah. I would like to see more successful relationships on social media. Like couples that been together for like 15 years plus
I
10
like to
years.
see
Like,
people being themselves, being more real.
nah, that's
I
a
feel like
word.
everybody's trying to live up to the image, and everybody's trying to look, sound, dress the same type of way. Like it's good to be different. Be yourself.
Yeah, word.
Oh, like so you said what was the question again?
What do you think people need to see more of on social media?
Less, huh? They need to get off their phones and start like skill sets, like trade markets, like real estate, like.
Oh,
we need to
that's
see
like
more
that.
things that you can learn from. Like, at least you can click, and this shit will teach you how to This should teach the beginning steps of how to become a real estate or like just like it teaches more skill set, like have more skill set ads up there, like instead of just having motherfuckers just sitting there wanna see what Ari doing today or like they don't wanna care about that, man.
Alright, how do y'all feel about baby mother and baby father culture?
Huh?
How do y'all feel about baby mother and baby father culture? Like, is it too common? Like, too much BMs, too much BFs?
Yeah,
I said
want
BS.
you to give like somehow save us a baby, not even a baby father, a husband.
It's I would want to have a wife, but I really would want to, but
Would you fuck with a baby with a BM?
what you mean?
Would you fuck with a
Like a girl
BM?
that got a kid already?
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man. What kind of question is that?
My fault.
I'm a grown ass man. Yeah, I have before, but
Oh, okay.
necessarily like,
You wifing?
excuse me.
You wifing?
I actually played stepdad before. That's how I got my name. Your second baby father. I played step. It was your first. It was like jokingly your first. It was like a joke because the kid's father wasn't in the kid's life, and the kid was like literally like 4 or 5 months old. So I had to help out for like 3 years. So that's when I ended up. She was like, "You're like my first baby father." So now I made that. Now I made your first, and then my ex girlfriend took it, and I played your second.
But would you wife a BM though?
I just told you I was in a
You would
relationship
wife-
for like 3 years.
No, not relationship. Wife.
I was goddamn minute my wife.
No. Wife.
Yo, you marrying?
If you would have got to that point, if you get to that point, that's the whole point, right? When you get in relationships, right?
Dating to marry? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you don't date to. Well, you date to not marry. I mean, if I'm dating somebody, I'm dating to marry. Yeah, especially. At
So
the
you would
age I'm
wife
at
a
now.
man, okay.
Hell yeah, I'm not dating. Even when I was young, I'm not dating nobody. I never dated nobody that I didn't think I couldn't marry.
Gotcha.
I only been in like 2 relationships my whole life, so I'm not dating nobody. I don't think I could. I don't see myself marrying.
All right. Next question. How late is too late for your partner to be outside?
Excuse me.
How late is too late for your partner to be outside? When should they be home? Or when do you expect them to be home by?
Whenever I call that motherfucking phone, it's no. She could be out. If you let me know you out, whatever. You're a grown ass woman. You know, I'm not your babysitter. But
Once it hit booty call hours, you not here. You gotta.
well, if I call you and I see that location, get your ass home. You feel me? Or like, you know, really, I ain't your mother.
Y'all want to end it now? Or y'all want to keep going?
Come again?
Y'all want to end it now? Or y'all want to keep going?
I actually have one more thing to
What?
But you said it's mental health month.
Yeah.
So I have one more thing to say, like as far as like with mental health month. Like why we don't have a flag and shit, or why we don't have like
Make the flag.
My nigga. Because
Make
they
the
don't
flag,
care,
yeah.
Make
bro.
the flag.
Nobody cares, bro.
we don't even got like
Nobody cares.
like
bro.
breast cancer. They got the logo. Everything that got a logo.
Cancer.
No, but there's
Huh?
other months that don't have a flag. Like
Exactly.
Like I'm saying, like what other
Black
flag?
History.
They got a flag.
Black History Month got a flag. Black History Month got a flag or not?
You probably don't. And but that falls back to like the unfair treatment we get though. Like we probably don't got a flag. Or we surprised we don't. Or we don't got even a logo.
Niggas got a symbol and that's it.
A symbol.
BLM.
Do we even have a symbol?
For
He's right here.
men in general,
Huh?
men.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a men's symbol. Yeah, there's a woman's symbol in the men's. Is that what you mean? Oh, you talking about a men's mental health month symbol?
Yeah, like
Oh, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
Nobody cares.
You don't think people care about men's mental health month?
No, bro. No.
listen, we get looked at as dollar signs. I read that. No, but also I learned a long time ago, men are not allowed to complain. So so it's like
fuck is there to
even right now
complain about?
complaining, we look sassy. Even though we saying this thing, we look sassy because like this thing we gotta just deal with. I'm only speaking on like we're on a podcast, but as far as like one on one, I'm not. If I'm one on one with a female, I'm not I'm not allowing myself to be vulnerable no more. You feel me? I'm not allowing myself to sit there and actually give a female something to use over me, and eventually it'll be like he's weak or he's a crybaby. No, I'm not doing that no more. I'm gonna just try to make myself look as strong and as capable, as emotional control as possible. You know what I mean?
How you
That's
feel
why I
about
don't
that?
tell men about my past because of that same reason.
I mean, I female tell me about past. I won't sit there use it. I will actually
I
sit
get
there.
that shit thrown in my face every time. So I learned from other females, when you meet a guy, don't tell him what they did to you, what you've been through in the past. Because 9 times out of 10, you end up getting treated the same way like what you just told that guy that you was going through. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's true. Feel me? In that self perspective, feel me? But we have that also respect towards females too. I feel like a lot of the time, no, we don't ask. I don't ask. Especially me, I don't ask for much. You feel me?
Mm. But do you feel like men confide into other men more than girls?
Yes.
100%.
Why?
That's the thing right there. People say that we do that and call us gay.
That's not gay. Cause
He understands me,
bro, your man's is not gonna use that shit against you like a female
Now
would.
some niggas would though. Some niggas would like yeah.
Then that nigga, then they not really a man's, bro.
Yeah.
It's straight like that.
But then if a girl do it, she's not really a girl. She's not really for you.
Then she's already
why you don't just
planning.
get up and just leave it right then and there? Then why you
That's
sit there and
then
keep
that's
giving her
a
chances?
choice. That's your choice.
You're never gonna communicate with your girl. You're always gonna communicate with your man. If she gets you tight, you're gonna speak to him and be like, "Nah, this bitch."
No. If she get me tight, I'm gonna let her know that she got me tight. But like that's not.
But you wouldn't go more in depth.
Nah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but you would go in depth with your mans.
Yeah, like
I knew you was going to have that reaction.
because I'm telling you, like it's literally no point.
Why?
Because again, it will be used against you. It will literally.
Let her
You
be
said it
around the next
yourself.
nigga with some more money or something, and she's trying to impress. She gonna use.
Bro,
she
I've
gonna,
been in a relationship where I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Like you can't communicate with me. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
tight. But when you on the phone with your man, yo, bro, you got all this energy. I'm starting to feel like you like the nigga more than me, or this nigga make you more.
Nah, I hear that a lot.
Like,
Girl, a lot of
I went to
women.
Jamaica. I was in a relationship. The whole time I'm calling, I was in a relationship with somebody. I'm calling him like, babe, I want to speak to you. He in the call like, hold on, shut up, to hear what his man gotta say. So it was just like, what's more important? It's giving me like,
I'm not the type to do that. Feel me? Like
it was like, what was more important? If I really, and then I'm here, Dolly. I could have been slime, but I'm here trying to speak to you, and it's like, nah, it don't make no sense.
And that's when women start to feel neglected, bro.
Yeah, like.
But I don't know. Because I would say, I get confused with that too, because women know how to nurture towards a man more than a man knows how to nurture towards a man. But like, I don't know. It also comes down to being like relatable. Like, we just know how to relate to each other more. Like, on a man to man, like, yeah.
Because it's like, I have a homegirl that like, I'm going to always come to her about something and tell her everything in depth. Then I'll probably tell my brother. So I get it. But in a sense, it's just like, I don't know. It's the way y'all do it, I guess, in my opinion. It's how y'all do it. Not all of y'all.
That is a wrap for this episode of Pause Podcast. And I appreciate y'all for joining me on this segment. Pretty sure we'll do it again. For sure, right? You do that?
Yeah, for sure. And if she don't comply by what you say, leave. If she don't pay attention to your feelings, leave. If she don't sit there and try to help and just try to take from you, leave. Because at the end of the day, motherfucker, that's a parlay. You feel me? That's not a relationship. That's a parlay. For me, you dating a fan dude. Eat that bitch.
Mental health is important.